Some disturbing new details tonight about the man who took 26 lives at Sandy Hook Elementary School.
It appears he may have been inspired by another mass shooter. News 8's Jamie Muro is live in the newsroom tonight with more on what investigators have to say about this new development. Jamie?
And good evening. One national news outlet is reporting that Adam Lanza chose Sandy Hook because it was an easy target. In fact, that same news agency is saying that Lanza was living out a fantasy through violent video games and was inspired by the Norwegian man who killed more than 70 people in 2011. But speaking with a Connecticut State Police spokesperson today, he said none of those claims as of yet can be substantiated. There is continued thirst for knowledge about the man responsible for the Sandy Hook tragedy. What was Adam Lanza's ultimate motive? While investigators have said publicly we may never know the true root cause for his horrors, various news agencies, citing unnamed sources, have reported Lanza was motivated by Anders Breivik, who killed 77 people in Norway in 2011. Lieutenant J. Paul Vance with the Connecticut State Police quickly disputes those reports.
During an ongoing criminal investigation, we do not release bits and pieces of a case. We simply don't do it. So anyone that sees any information that indicates that it's associated with this case and sees sources being the source of the information should simply take a step back.
Vance says any information released must come through his office. One reason for that is to protect the families so they don't learn new details of the massacre through a newspaper or television report.
We made it very clear from the onset that this investigation was very involved and is going to take an immense amount of time. But we also said that the first people that are going to receive any information relative to this case or associated with this case were the victims' families. They would be the first ones to receive any information.
The bipartisan task force on gun violence prevention and children's safety has been told by the Office of the Chief State's Attorney that a final report on Newtown won't be available until summer, a claim Lieutenant Vance agrees with. This is one of the largest and most difficult cases this agency has ever dealt with. Vance says finding all of these answers takes time.
We're not hiding anything. We just simply don't want anything taken out of context, misinterpreted, or misconstrued, because it certainly can cause damage to one's interpretation of this investigation.
It was also reported that Lanza kept news articles about the Norwegian tragedy in his possession. But again, law enforcement officials are estimating really the timetable here for the close of this investigation. All these details to be made public will be sometime in June. We're live in the News 8 newsroom. I'm Jamie Muro, News 8.